Boy don't play. 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 Boy don't play.
What's poppin', everybody? Now I know I might be a little late with this pour right here, but Karlissa went live yesterday, and yes, she was talking about the situation with Nevaeh being pregnant and Blueface, and she had a lot to say. So without further ado, we're going to get into all of this, and yes, I will be giving some commentary in between. So grab your Henny and your popcorn, and let's pour it up, y'all.
Dad, they say you got a new grandbaby coming. How you feel about that?
I don't.
You don't feel? You hope it's a boy or a girl? I know it's a girl already because I already seen the baby coming. I just thought Jaden was going to get the baby. I already seen the baby coming though.
Now, Karlissa, why would you go and wish another baby on that girl when your son has already done her dirt? I mean mud dirt. I mean dog poop and garbage sewer juice dirt. And she already got 2 kids by him.
Mad at it.
Don't make Jaden mad at us.
We were going over there tomorrow.
He said, don't make Jaden mad if you're going over there tomorrow. Jaden wouldn't probably give him no baby because she probably wouldn't give him no baby because she don't want no more kids.
Yeah, she don't want no more kids, and I'm quite sure she definitely don't want no more kids with Blueface. I think she done had enough of his shenanigans. In fact, I think Nevaeh is the only person that's willing to voluntarily have a child, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 by Blue at this point. But let's continue.
And hell, that he might be having twins. He might have got them pregnant the same day.
Am I the only one whose eyebrows started itching at this point in time when she said this? Because why would you even wish this to be ghetto twins? Why does she want Jaden to have another baby by Blueface so bad?
Who knows? I don't know, child. I just wait for the babies to get here and I just try to put some love on them, like how my daddy do me and my kids, okay? That's all I'm going to do.
Wow. Where was the love for Chrisean Jesus? Because we didn't get to see that. We've seen the love for Avery and Junie, and we've seen it for Javon and Journey and Carter, but there was nothing love that was given towards Chrisean Jesus. So where is all of this coming from? Do y'all think she just putting on a show and performing right now because her daddy's sitting right there in her face? Y'all let me know down in the comment section below.
Yeah, Jaden probably was over there. She probably was over there rinsing it out. She probably was over there because John been saying he wants like 10 kids. He been saying he want a lot of kids, and Jaden don't want a lot of kids. So he might have to get them from somewhere else.
Because I want 10 kids.
You want 10?
Yeah, 10. You gonna have 10?
So,
Are you gonna have 10?
if you want 10...
Are you gonna have 10? Yes
No,
or no? Okay,
I'm
so
not.
I'm gonna have to,
I'm done.
you feel me? I'm gonna have to 2 here, 5
So
here.
you just gonna adopt some?
I would, sure. You wouldn't? You wouldn't adopt a kid if I wanted 10 and you didn't want to have 10?
I don't know. I mean, like, what?
I like kids.
Child, he finna have another girl. I knew she was coming. I was like, well, it can't be Dre because he over there. He's scared of her baby mama. Dre's scared of her baby mama. And Callie says she don't want no more kids because she ain't guaranteed to get another girl. She don't want no third boy. I don't know why they think they get to pick and choose. You just get what God give you. You get what God give you, and that's what you get. She said we could talk about it tomorrow, and she said she was okay with the cameras coming. So we'll see. And she got a little surprise. Somebody got her a car too, I think. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to go see.
Excuse me, pardon me. Let me bump in here real quick again. Are you noticing something? Because I've been saying, and a lot of y'all been saying it too, that Karlissa is the one that be putting the battery in Jaden's back and be keeping stuff going. And I feel like Karlissa just keeps setting Jaden up to keep competing with these women so she could be the long-standing one that's there in the end that finally get the ring when she like 55, 65 years old. I don't know. I'm just having a thought right now. That don't mean that's what it is, but y'all let me know if that what y'all getting off of this too.
Drake got baby mama PTSD. He never wanted a baby mama. He wanted all his kids because he was a bastard child. He wanted to make sure all his kids was not bastards. And he wanted all his kids to have the same mama too.
Hello, it's me again. I thought she said that Dre said that he don't want nothing said on this here internet about him or anything that he said or has to say or has said before. I could have swore she said that. But let's continue.
But I mean, I think what's happening with John and Andre is they really thought that, I mean, I made it look easy. They really thought that they could be better parents. They thought that they could, I don't know what they thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they thought. But now they probably looking like, God damn, that bitch was strong. She did that shit. She ain't miss a fucking beat. I mean, and I'm just looking at them. I went through custody, divorce. I went through all the shit they going through. I didn't miss no fucking beat. I didn't miss no visitation. I didn't play about my kids. So they've really got some big shoes to fill when it comes to parenting.
Am I hearing this correctly? Because it's sounding like she's trying to say that Blue and Dre are in competition with her for who could be the better parent. So now she's competing with her kids as to who's the best parent. Is that what I'm picking up? Because Dre, Callie, and Blue done got on here and told us that you missed a step or 2 or 3 and a beat 4 or 5, which everybody does as a parent. But are we competing with our children now? I'm not saying, I'm asking.
So, and I think what John is going through right now, not seeing baby Chrisean.
Whoa, what name did you just say?
Baby Chrisean.
My word, she done called him his proper name, Baby Chrisean, and not Junior. Well, I guess this explains why there's been a blizzard in New York. I'm sorry, y'all. Pray for New York. Pray for New York.
I think what John is going through right now, not seeing baby Chrisean, is really, really, really frustrating him. It's really probably causing some subliminal, some subconscious pain of not seeing your kid, not being able to help, not being involved. I think that's causing him some trauma.
I'm trying to understand how Blue is traumatized by not seeing his kid. Not saying that not seeing your child can't be traumatic to you, but how are you traumatized by it when it's something that you caused? At the end of the day, the reason he can't see baby Chrisean Jesus and Chrisean has upped and left and moved on with things and doesn't want to try to co-parent is because Blue kept playing in her and her son's face. And this was going on from the very beginning, because even you yourself, Karlissa, was trying to say that Chrisean wasn't really pregnant, that Blue had a vasectomy. He was saying it was his baby, then it wasn't his baby, then it was his baby, then he exposed the baby online. Then he went on to say the baby was Charles Barkley's baby. There was a lot that was done by Blue that led up to this. But then the things you did online, Karlissa, calling the baby slow and the kickstand baby and feeding these hate page narratives because they're sending you stuff and you're responding to it, added to. Then there's Whack 100, who's been out here saying the Zeus DNA test was fake. And at one point in time, you were saying it too, Karlissa. As a matter of fact, Whack is still saying that the Zeus DNA test was fake. And that's supposed to be Blue's manager. And you're Blue's mother. And Blue himself was doing all of this. So all of you as a collective have added to the traumatization of not just baby Chrisean Jesus, but his mother too. Why would anyone want to sit around and keep being the ass end of everybody's joke? Or sit around and have someone sit back and allow you to run narratives on your own kin just for needle moves and spikes in the algorithm? So if Blue is feeling traumatized, maybe someone needs to tell him to take accountability for the things that he did and the things that he said, and have y'all take accountability for the things that were done too.
I also feel like maybe he's coming into, you know how parents be in denial when they first find out or when they first see. I think he went through a period of denial. And now that she is openly sharing things a little bit more, he's starting to see. And I think it's frustrating him. I think it's bothering him. I know that he loves the baby dearly. He loves all his kids dearly.
Let me say this before I say anything else. I cannot say how somebody else feels or what their definition of love is or how they show it. But to be on the World Wide Web disrespecting your children's mothers, and you have a child that is old enough to get on the internet right now and see the things that you're saying and doing to his mother, and you have children that will come up and go on the internet and see these disrespectful, degrading, humiliating things that have been done and said about and to their mothers, is not showing them love. Sitting on a live talking about having a baby with someone and being around their kid doesn't make you feel so bad about not spending time with your son. Yet you admit that time that you spend with these females is time away from him. I'm sorry. Blue needs an elder to sit him down and get him straight on how to be a productive father, even if you're not in the home and even if you're not clapping cheeks. You still have to put some respect on your baby mama's names in order for you to be able to make sure that your children are truly loved and cared for without any friction in their lives. But I'm going to digress.
I think what they're going through is really coming to terms with, God damn, my mom was a superhero. Because they can't do all the things that I've, done. They've all spent some time away from their kids right now. And, I relied on God and I just kept showing up, and like I tell them, all you could do is keep trying to show up. That's it and that's all.
Two things here. One, how did we get back on the conversation of her? And two, what has Chrisean come online and showed us or said to us or verified or any of that? She hasn't. So what is Karlissa talking about? See, that go them feeding the narratives thing that I be talking about. But she's going to get a dose of what the chickens come home to roost with in a minute in her life, because somebody's going to start talking about somebody not being the baby daddy.
I'm not finna argue with two grown motherfuckers. If the two grown-ups that made the baby say it's they baby, who am I to say no, it ain't your baby? If them two motherfuckers that had the baby say it's they baby, do you know how dumb you gotta look to sit there and tell two grown folks that made the baby that it ain't they baby? If neither one of them ain't denying the baby, why in the fuck is you? It just sounds so damn dumb. And it just sounds so fucking like some of y'all be so goddamn dumb.
Oh no, don't get upset and frustrated now, because these the people that you was feeding when Jonathan was gone away to Click City. These the people that you was talking to. So now they coming around and they still saying the same old, because they know last time they said it, you was saying what they wanted to hear and you was giving them something for clicks, likes, and views. Now you trying to clean it up. But baby, these the peoples that you was throwing that little breadcrumbs to. In the words of the Zilla, I tried to tell you, we tried to tell you, and they ain't Chrisean supporters.
It'd be painful to listen to y'all. Like, what you want me to do? If the two motherfuckers that got down there and was slapping the cushions together and says they kid. Now, if one of them was saying no, it wasn't, or the other one was saying no, it wasn't, then what you want me to do? That's like the dumbest shit. And then y'all are there, they talk to y'all more than they talk to me, and y'all be their advisors. Y'all sending videos talking about babies is having seizures. We don't know nothing about that. Y'all scaring the fuck out of us. This be a lot, and I have to keep reminding him that this is not real, and you cannot believe everything that you see and everything that you say. And I think that day that he came home, God allowed him to connect spiritually with the child, and he wasn't able to see anything but just loving on him, and maybe in denial for the first visit. You do know that parents be in denial. It's called a thing, and maybe now he's realizing that, you can't smoke when you're pregnant. You got to listen to your mom. Your mom's been pregnant 3 times. She knows a little bit. Your grandma knows a little bit. Your aunties know a little bit. When I say you can't smoke, you can't smoke. Maybe you can smoke with some kids, but some kids maybe you can't. And when God gave me the warning to tell them, no, she can't smoke when she's pregnant. Maybe she didn't have limits that some pregnant women have. I don't know. But when somebody is sent to tell you about their bloodline and their baby, you gotta listen. You have to. It's important. I teach my grandkids right now. I be like, see, look at your dumbass daddy with all them writings on his face. You see what I'm saying? You got to listen to me. Because if he would have listened, he wouldn't want to write on his face. You know, you got to listen. Javon and Carter know not to play with me. I don't give a fuck if I tell you the sky is blue and you look up and that motherfucker's red. It's blue. Okay? You listen to me. You can't do neither or. Now, I know I have heard of people that have had some of my grandkids that might have took a little quick puff. But when you tell somebody that you could smoke when you pregnant and they not all the way here, they gonna inhale and they gonna smoke like it's a regular day. Y'all don't be giving out good information. When y'all be giving out, y'all just get on the motherfucker and be like, you could smoke when you're pregnant. Instead of being like, no, not now one of y'all dumb bitches said.
Now she want to talk about smoking when we been telling her, oh no, Chrisean wasn't drinking. She was smoking though, but she wasn't drinking. And we wasn't condoning it, but your son was. Now she warned them. Now she's talking about the dangers of smoking while pregnant. And you heard how somebody down in the comments tried to bring up drinking and she didn't fall for that drinking thing. I think Blue done told her that she needs to get it together or be gone forever. And she's definitely taking heed because I do see something trying to clear up a little bit, but I ain't all the way sold yet. But you did also see the Lord was tying her tongue as she was saying all that she was saying. And I don't know who the dumb bitches are that she's talking about because she ain't talking about us over here because we wasn't condoning none of that fuckery. But your son was the ringleader of the circus. Child, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, comment, and of course subscribe. Hype the video if you can or if you want to. And I will definitely be seeing y'all in the next one because this was a doozy.